You're watching a game between two of the highest ranked players. And Menagerie, Hostelry, Ill-Gotten Gains, Counterfeit, Horn, Villa. Menagerie with Villa is kind of the draw. I'd probably take a silver here. And then pretty immediately start preferring menageries. Probably get a necromancer with it. Yeah, indeed. So now we're going to see how many golds they're going to camel. Because you might want to take them at some point, and I don't know that you want to take a million of them when you do. I'd expect counterfeit as the first five. You want to get rid of these coppers, and I would expect a pretty aggressive use of zombie apprentice here. Although I suppose you could try to mason stuff. I think I'd rather apprentice to try to get my counterfeits trashing more aggressively. I think I'd get a second counterfeit as well. Wouldn't be surprised if hostelry here though for two horses. Yeah, just because the counterfeit. This last card should be the first counterfeit for Freaky there. Mason here? Blind Mason, I think is what I would do. Okay, well I'd take a pawn then. Should be better than the Necropolis, I think. Should be better than nothing almost for sure. And I'd buy another menagerie. Yep. So now I would seriously consider getting Villa if I were Stef. Well, I guess the problem is, nah, you gotta play the menagerie. Stef hasn't hit 5 yet, doesn't have a counterfeit, seems very far behind because of that. Card coin makes a lot of sense because Villa's on the board. Menagerie and probably a lab before Horn of Plenty, I think is what I would have gone for, but I can see the horn. Action and coin here, I think. Yep, and the menagerie activates, and then this menagerie's a bit sad. And then WanderingWinder gets a spam call. Goes with Spy there. That's really good to draw the counterfeit. You're going to play this menagerie normally. Exiling another gold doesn't really help much. Oh, you want to activate this menagerie as well. Okay. There's some merit to that. No, this was good. This was good. Yeah, no, this was just good. So we'll see if Stef goes lab here, second counterfeit, or Horn of Plenty, or I guess Ig or Menagerie Pawn. Okay. Goes this way. I guess you discard this. I don't know that it matters a lot. You're gonna get another menagerie here, okay. This is a really sad Horn of Plenty for Freaky. And all the menageries going to Stef now. You get a pawn with it now. You get the last menagerie and a pawn. I guess you could have gotten a villa instead of the pawn there. That might have been better, but it also, I'm not sure. Okay, so I would expect card money out of this pawn. Because you're going to get a villa probably. Yeah. And I think you might play the Horn of Plenty now. gain a fiver. I can't remember what these last cards are. I think Steph has another counterfeit in here. Not another A. No, he doesn't. Okay. But he should have some menageries, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So probably spy now. Because there should be counterfeit and, yeah, menagerie there. Um, wow, this is really going to blow up. There should be, I think, another menagerie down there. So, like, you play the coppers here, you play Horn of Plenty, you gain Horn of Plenty. Do you have any coppers left to trash down there? Is the last card? I think the last card down there is a final copper. I think I'm getting another Horn of Plenty here, but I could see it being a second counterfeit. I really think I would like them. One, and okay, it was another menagerie. Yeah, of course. So do you counterfeit the silver, the horn, or neither? Pretty sure it's not neither. I guess it could be neither. I guess you could worry about how many uniques this is. Well, it could be neither if you're getting a hostelry. I think the thing you're worried about if you're Steph is Freaky can have this kind of a turn next turn as well. Okay, so lab, mining village, pawn. Okay. And this is the disaster you're worried about if you're Steph as well. The other kind of disaster. You might zombie apprentice this pawn here. Oh, your spy. Okay. Well then, this pawn probably goes for card coin. You buy a villa. Menagerie. You're a bit sad that all of these menageries collide, but it's not that bad. Villa. And then you can coin buy and coin buy. Card coin, sure. Okay, so you have a lot of draw left if you're Freaky, but you don't have the ability to get so many more villas to do this trick many, many times. And you weren't able to trash any of your coppers this turn, which is really what you were hoping to be able to do. That would set you up really well for next turn. Having some money seems pretty good here. Let's see, you could play silver, play counterfeit. Oh, that doesn't... I guess you should check for a win. Counterfeit, counterfeit, horns, or silver, horn. Gain horns, draw them. Horns, get villas. I don't think it's there. But it's kind of close. Counterfeiting this Horn of Plenty, which lowers piles, which seems slightly odd to me. Like, I assume you just want to get horns back. So you trashed a horn to gain a horn, which means you just took a horn out of the supply, which is just means you're just lowering piles. Otherwise, you could have just not counterfeited this horn. And I would think from your position, I don't know, maybe it's you're playing for a dud from Steph, and this is how you're doing it by lowering piles. But I don't know. I also think you kind of need more money. So you can do this villa trick more. 3 labs, huh? Okay. So Stef's in a... You wanted exactly 1 pawn. Scores in points but doesn't lower the piles too much. Presumably lab here. Okay. Now you probably counterfeit some stuff. I would guess that Freaky can win this turn, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you want to try to draw a little bit more. You don't want to waste your menagerie. But you could try to want to draw a little bit more. He's not drawing any more at the moment. But you're going to counterfeit the horn, of course. If you're trying to win now, anyway. Yeah, this cost him 1 money, which I don't think will really cost him, but it could do, I suppose. Now you play Villa, you play pawn for probably card money. You're zapping a Villa? Okay. Just buy money. Okay. Gets money? Which you need to do the Villa trick enough? Okay, so I think... How many cards do you have down there? It's 2, right? So you could lab now? You gotta buy Villa, play Menagerie. Maybe it was more than 2. Oh, I think it was 2. I don't know. He needed the money immediately for Villa. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure he did. Okay, so this gets horn. Yeah, this wins pretty easily. You can do the pawns or the villas. Probably both. You didn't need the province, but I would have taken it too, probably. I probably would have taken even another one. Anyway, yeah. The extra turn helps a lot. The dud helps a lot. But I think also played well. I like the second counterfeit.